back for my next Dunder Mifflin Showdown. Why don't we do one on Jeopardy for the Wii? This will be between Phyllis, Stanley, and Kevin. Last time Stanley and Kevin played, Pam was against them. If I can recall that.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Thank you very much, Trebek. Let's play Jeopardy. Let's play Dunder Mifflin Jeopardy.
This is Jeopardy!
Dunder Mifflin edition. With Phyllis Vance, Stanley Hudson, and Kevin Malone.
Here come the clues.
Here are the categories for the
In
Jeopardy
these
round.
Categories. The Summer Olympics.
The Summer Olympics.
Pets.
Pets.
American history.
American history.
Insect invasion.
Insect invasion.
Mythology and
Mythology and art.
Everyday Italian.
Everyday Italian.
Player one.
Go ahead and get us going, Phyllis.
Point the Wii remote.
Okay,
at the
let's
screen.
do insect invasion
Press
for
the
200,
button.
please.
Select responsible for millions of cases of malaria each year. The Anopheles variety of this insect is one deadly bug. Yes,
Phyllis,
player one. Use
what is
the
a
Wii
mosquito?
remote or press the corresponding. Yep.
You are right. Pick again. Okay,
Select again.
insect invasion for 400, please.
About 300,000 people in Africa suffer from sleeping sickness, spread by the tsetse variety of this insect. Okay,
Phyllis,
player one.
what is a fly? Got it. Insect invasion for
We
6.
return to you. There are 20,000 known species of these insects, including social, parasitic, and killer types.
Phyllis,
Player one?
what are bees?
Yes,
Very good. Phyllis, go again.
please.
Insect invasion for
Player
800.
one. Puny nickname for various insects of the family Sciaridae.
Phyllis,
It's player one.
what is a gnat?
That's
You got
correct.
it. Make your next selection, Phyllis.
Player one, back to
Insect
you.
invasion for a
our
grand.
next select. Of the 1 million species of insects, more than 300,000 are of this type, including the ladybug.
Stanley,
Player two.
what are beetles? That's
Hurry.
correct. Go again, Mr. Hudson.
Okay.
Player two. Pick
Why
again.
don't we try Everyday Italian for 400?
Formaggio. Is this dairy product?
Phyllis,
Let's hear it. Player one.
what is cheese?
You.
That's correct. Go again.
You get to pick again. Player
Everyday
one.
Italian for 4.
This food staple is pane.
Kevin,
Yes, player
What
three.
is bread?
you got
That's
it.
it.
Pick again, Mr. Malone.
Choose again. Player
Everyday Italian
three.
for 6.
This body part is il piede.
Kevin,
Okay, player three.
What is the foot?
that's
Good
right.
for you.
Go again, Mr. Malone.
Player three.
Everyday
You pick
Italian
again,
for
please.
800, please.
This quadruped is un cavallo.
Phyllis again.
It's player one.
What's a horse? You got it. You go again, Phyllis.
Player one.
Everyday
Back to
Italian
you.
for 1,000, please.
This day of the week is martedì.
Who's that? Phyllis?
Let's hear it. Player
What
one.
is Tuesday? You
Right.
are correct. You go again, Phyllis.
Choose again. Player one.
Let's take pets for 200.
With more than 70 million living with American households, this is the most common house pet in the United States.
Who's that? Phyllis?
Yes, player one.
What is a cat?
That
Oh,
is correct.
correct.
Select again.
Where are we going next, Phyllis? Pets for 400.
This type of parrot that bears the name of a South American river can get used to cooler temperatures.
Kevin,
It's player 3.
What is the Amazon?
You
Correct.
got it.
You go again, Mr. Malone.
You get to pick again.
Pets for
player
6.
3. Often advertised in comic books, see these are actually brine shrimp in suspended animation.
Kevin,
Okay, player 3.
what are sea monkeys? You are right, Kevin. You pick again.
Player 3.
Pets for 8.
William Howard Taft was the last pres to have one of these grazing at the White House. Her name was Pauline Wayne.
Phyllis.
Player 1.
Moo, what is a cow? Moo are correct, Phyllis.
Player 1.
Okay,
You pick
pets for
again.
1,000, please.
One of the oldest domesticated dog breeds is the Saluki, the royal dog of this ancient people.
Phyllis,
Okay, player 1.
what are Egyptians?
Yes.
And that's right. You choose again, Miss
Player
Vance.
1. Back to you.
Mythology and art for 200.
A statue of this Roman sea god is a perfect choice for a fountain. There's one at Peterhof in Russia.
Anybody gonna buzz in? Kevin,
Yes, player 3.
what is oh boy. What is Neptune? That's correct.
You're right.
You pick again, Mr. Malone.
We return to you, player
Mythology and
3.
art for 400.
A sarcophagus at Hearst Castle depicts this group of 9, including Erato, who inspires love poems.
Phyllis.
Player 1.
Who are muses? That's right. You go again, Phyllis.
You again, player 1.
Mythology and art for 6.
Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
This city statue of Geffen and her oxen is a bit less famous than the Little Mermaid.
Phyllis.
It's player 1.
What is Copenhagen? You would be correct. Pick again, Phyllis.
Player 1. Back
Mythology
to you.
and art for 8.
Our Praxiteles sculpted this Greek equivalent of Mercury carrying the infant Dionysus.
Kevin.
Let's hear it,
What
player 3.
is who's Hermes? That's
Right
correct.
you are.
You go again, Mr. Malone. Okay,
Please pick again,
mythology and art for a
player 3.
grand.
Get psyched at the Louvre by looking at Antonio Canova's sculpture of this Roman god and Psyche.
Stanley.
Okay, player 2.
What is Cupid?
That's right. Go again, Mr. Hudson.
Okay.
You again, player
Let's
2.
try the Summer Olympics for 200.
Here's Kelly with the clue.
Japan scored one of the biggest upsets in Olympic history in 2008, beating the U.S. to win the gold medal in this sport.
Kevin.
It's player 3.
What is cricket? No.
Sorry.
Stanley or
Anyone else
Phyllis?
care to try to come up with a correct response?
Phyllis.
Yes, player 1.
What is softball?
Aw.
You are correct.
Player 1. Back
Summer
to
Olympics
you
for 4.
A platypus was one of the mascots of the 2000 games held in this city.
Phyllis again.
Player 1.
What is? What is? Sydney? You are correct, mate. Pick again.
Please pick again.
Summer
player
Olympics for
1.
600, please.
Different strokes. In 2008, Rebecca Soni won Olympic gold in 200-meter breaststroke. Natalie Coughlin in 100-meter this.
Phyllis.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What is backstroke? That is correct. You pick again, Phyllis.
Player 1.
800.
The 1972 games at this German city were the scene of terrorism and tragedy.
Phyllis again.
Player
What
1.
is Munich?
That is
Correct.
Choose again. Player
Summer Olympics
1.
for 1,000.
Jin Young Lee and Jinmun Park were members of this country's 2008 gold medal winning baseball team.
Anybody?
Here's the correct
It
response.
was
South Korea.
South Korea. That was a tough one.
You get to pick again, player
So there
one.
you go, Phyllis. American history for 200.
In 1898, Americans were urged to remember the battleship named for this state. It sank in Havana Harbor.
Kevin.
It's player three.
What is Maine? What is Maine?
That's correct. You go again.
Player
800.
three. You pick again, please.
200.
After General Cornwallis surrendered at Yorktown, this American traitor accompanied him back to England.
Phyllis.
Yes, player one.
Who is Benedict Arnold? That would be right. You go again, Phyllis.
Player
800.
one. Pick again. The New Deal refers to the economic recovery and social reforms implemented by this U.S. president.
Phyllis.
Okay, player one.
Who is FDR? Franklin D. Roosevelt would be right. You go again, Phyllis.
Select again.
History for 6. Oh, Daily Double, Phyllis.
Answer.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to wager everything.
And you have the lead. The clue. This January 1st, 1863 document liberated all slaves in regions still under Confederate control.
What is the Emancipation Proclamation? You
Congratulations.
took a gamble at it and you
Still
got it,
first,
Phyllis.
player
Go
one.
again.
And the last
clue.
for $1,000. In 1609, this captain was injured in a gunpowder explosion and lost his leadership role in Jamestown. Let's hear
Stanley.
it. Player two.
Who is John Smith?
You are correct. And you get to go first in Double Jeopardy,
Okay,
Stanley.
player two. Reverse race, which means that player two will go first in the Double Jeopardy round. We start the
Double Jeopardy categories are
with this one.
Assassin and Victim.
The Olympic Games.
the Olympic Games,
Book titles.
book titles,
Asian countries.
Asian countries,
The elements.
the elements,
And adjectives.
and adjectives. You will
Player
start,
two.
Stanley.
You're in last
Okay.
place, which means
Book
you get to
titles
select
for
first.
400.
And Hemingway got the title for this 1926 novel from Ecclesiastes. It's player one.
Phyllis? What is... The sun also rises. You got it! You go again, Miss Vance. Okay,
We return to you, player
book
one.
titles for 8.
Dickens, let's see. Martin Sweetledew? No. Martin Sweetleback? No, I've got it. Martin this.
Kevin.
Okay, player three.
Who is Chuzzlewit?
Good.
Correct. Make your next selection, Kev.
Please.
Okay, book
Player
titles
three.
for 1,200.
Shakespeare's Sonnet 30 says, I summon up this, which became the title of a Proust work.
Anybody?
Here's
It
the correct
was
response. Remembrance
Remembrance of things past. Who's
You
still
again,
on the board?
player three.
Kevin.
Book titles for 16.
Faulkner was using Dark House as a novel title, but there was something about the light in this month.
Phyllis.
Let's hear it, player
What
one.
is August?
Aw.
Would be right. Go again, Phil. Okay,
Player one.
book titles for
Back
2000.
here. James Jones considered Old Soldiers Never Die as a title for his World War II novel, but settled on this from a Kipling line.
Phyllis.
Yes, player one.
What is From Here to Eternity? You are correct. Phyllis, you go again.
Player
Okay,
one. You pick again, please.
Let's try the Olympic Games for 400, please.
You might have to get as high as 20 feet off the ground to win a medal in this field event.
Kevin.
Player three.
What is
The pole vault. That's right. You go again, Mr. Malone.
Select again.
Olympic Games for 800.
In the Olympic 400-meter relay final, this many runners compete together as a team.
Stanley.
Okay, player 2.
What is 4?
That's right,
Right, you
Mr.
are.
Hudson. Go again.
You get to
Try
pick again. Player
Olympic
2.
Games for 1,200.
Next to the marathon, it's the longest running event in the Summer Olympics.
Stanley.
Player 2.
What is What is 20,000 meters?
No!
Anyone else?
Kevin or Phyllis? Kevin.
Yes, player
What
3.
is what is 10,000 meters?
Yes.
Correct. Okay, let's
We return
try
to you,
Olympic
player
Games for
3.
1,600.
Norway's Andreas Borkelsen won a 2008 gold medal by throwing this 90.57 meters.
Is that Kevin?
It's player 3.
What is javelin? Correct. You go again, Malone. I'll
Choose
take
again. Player
Olympic
3.
Games for 2,000.
All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
Led by Angel de Maria, this South American powerhouse won its second consecutive gold in men's soccer at the 2008 Games.
Nobody?
Here's
It
what we're
was
looking for. Argentina.
Argentina. Who will go first?
Player 3. Pick
Oh,
again.
Kevin, you're still in command of the board. Okay. The elements for 400, please.
Because sound travels 2.7 times faster in this gas than in air, inhaling it makes your voice higher.
Kevin,
Let's hear it, player 3.
what is hydrogen? Good guess, but no.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess?
Phyllis or Stanley? Stanley.
Yes, player 2.
what is helium?
You are correct. You go again, Stanley.
Player 2.
Okay,
Back to you
elements
for
for
our
800.
next. Neon, argon, and radon are among these gases formerly called rare or inert.
Anybody?
We're
It
talking
was
about the noble gases.
gases.
Player 2. Pick again.
Elements for 1,200.
Daily double, Stan.
Oh boy.
Answer. The first
I'm
of the
going
two
to
daily doubles.
wager
Player 2.
everything.
You're in last place.
No, let's do two.
Well,
Let's do
You
2,000.
need to select your wager. And the clue. Superman knows its atomic number is 36.
What is krypton?
Yep.
Is correct. Go again, Stanley.
Player 2. You pick
Elements
again.
for
please.
1,600.
This very hard metal is named for the children of Uranus and Gaia.
Kevin,
It's player 3.
What is titanium?
what is titanium?
That's
Right.
right. Way to
Pick
go.
again, Kev.
Please pick again.
Elements
Player
for 2,000.
3. Harold Crotto and others found this common element had a new molecular form, the fullerene.
Phyllis,
Player 1.
what is carbon? And you would be right. You pick again, Phil.
Choose again. Player 1.
Okay, Asian countries for 400.
The world's largest blue coral reef is one of the natural treasures of this country's Ishigaki Island.
Kevin.
Okay, player
no,
one.
Phyllis. What is what is Japan? Correct.
Good.
Pick again.
You again, player 1.
Asian countries 8.
Here's Kelly to start us off.
You'll find the palace seen here in this country's capital.
Phyllis.
Let's hear it. Player
What
one.
is China? Is correct. You go again.
Player one.
Asian
back to
countries
you.
for 1,200.
Norodom Sihamoni assumed its throne in 2004.
Phyllis?
Yes, player one.
What is Cambodia?
You got it.
Yes.
Player one.
Asian
back to
countries
you
for
the
1,600.
next select.
Oh, daily double again.
The second
OMG.
daily double.
I am going to
You're in the
wager
lead right
2,600.
now. So, what's your
Wager
wager?
2,600. However you want to say it, Phyllis.
Here is your clue. In November of 1976, the United States vetoed this reunited country's admission to the UN.
What is Vietnam?
That
You
puts
are
even
correct.
further ahead.
And that puts you further ahead.
We
Go
return
again.
to you, player
Asian
one.
countries for $2,000.
Dhaka is its capital. Okay, player
Phyllis. What is Bangladesh?
one. Good.
That's it. You pick again.
Select again.
Adjectives for 400.
This adjective precedes grace in the name of a hymn.
Who's that? Stanley.
Let's hear it, player two.
What is amazing?
Correct. Pick again.
I'm ready for.
You get to pick again,
Adjectives
player
for
two.
800.
From the Latin for falling down, it's used to describe a tree that sheds its leaves annually.
Phyllis.
Player one,
What is deciduous?
you
You're right.
correct.
Let's try
Please pick again, player
adjectives
one.
for 1,200.
From the Latin for flowing, it means able to speak or write smoothly as a foreign language.
Phyllis again.
It's player one.
What is fluent? And you would be right. Go again, Phyllis.
Select again.
Adjectives for 1,600.
This adjective that means weirdly frightening comes from the Old English for cowardly.
Kevin.
Yes, player three.
What is eerie?
Yes.
Good for you.
Go again, Kev.
Let's try
Player three. Back to
Adjectives for $2,000.
you. This 10-letter adjective, meaning extraordinarily great in size, comes from the Latin for to shake.
Who's that? Stanley?
Player two.
what is stupendous?
No.
Sorry.
Kevin or Phyllis?
Anyone else?
Phyllis.
Okay, player one.
What is tremendous?
Hey,
You got it. Pick again, Phyllis.
Player one. Pick again.
Assassinate victim for 400.
Marcus Junius Brutus et al., 44 BC. It's player two.
Stanley?
Oh boy. Who's Julius Caesar?
Benny Bidi Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. Anyways,
We
you
return
were
to
right.
you,
Go again,
player
Stanley.
two.
Assassinate victim for 800.
James Earl Ray, 1968.
Phyllis?
Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Martin Luther King Jr.? You got it. Assassinate victim
Choose
for
again,
1,200.
Nathuram Godse, 1948.
Phyllis?
Player one.
Who is Mohandas Gandhi? That is correct.
Player one.
Assassinate
Pick again,
victim for
please.
1,600.
Leon Czolgosz, 1901.
Stanley.
It's player two.
Who is William McKinley?
You got it. Last clue
And the 2000
before we go into Final
clue,
Jeopardy.
Yigal Amir, 1995.
Phyllis.
Let's hear
Who
it.
is
player
Yitzhak
one.
Rabin?
You got it.
Right. But as it turns out, all three of you get to play Final
We'll
Jeopardy.
move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. So much
All right.
depends
Say
on
the
how
category
you
for Final
define
Jeopardy.
the
It
category,
is
which today is
American authors.
What are you going to
How
wager?
much are you gonna wager, guys? Let's see how much you get.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a
How you doing?
different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Here you are, players, the final Jeopardy clue. Injured on the Austro-Italian front on July 8, 1918, he also crossed the English Channel with U.S. forces on D-Day.
Okay, let's see how you did.
What did you say?
Stanley said, "Who is Ernest Hemingway?"
And
He would be correct, and his wager was $600. That's gonna put him at $6,000.
And your response?
Kevin also said Ernest Hemingway and is also correct.
And this correct response will add how much to your score?
His wager, he didn't wager anything, so he's gonna keep his score at 10,000.
Let's see your response.
And Phyllis said Ernest Hemingway. She is
How
also
much
correct.
is your total with that correct response?
Her bet was 19,000. That's gonna put her to a winning total of $60,000. And I'll see y'all for my next
Congratulations,
gameplay, guys.
everyone. You're the winner.
Thank you, Alex.
So long, everybody.